Hey everybody, welcome back to an episode of The 3 Count. I'm War Machine MJ.
I'm Rodimus Prime.
And we're here today to talk about the network stuff post-Takeover / Mania.
Yes. Basically, now you've watched NXT UK, right?
I've watched all 3.
Okay, well I haven't watched NXT UK, but we'll still talk about it. Well, he'll talk about it.
Yeah, as per usual with the show, we'll go from what show was great to from what show was worse to what show was great.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't count this week's show as worse as so much as it was the low point for NXT.
Yeah, I mean every takeover is basically a recap show with some matches they've taped before the actual takeover show. So
yeah, this time it was a rare 3 matches.
Yeah, usually they just have like what, 1 or 2.
Yes, usually 2.
Yeah,
but the rest of it's video package and exclusive interviews.
Yeah. Anyway, let's just go ahead and jump right into it. We had Aaliyah being accompanied by the Vision herself. Oh my God, she's so sexy.
Vanessa Bourne.
Vanessa Bourne.
If looks could kill, there is a graveyard dedicated to her name.
Yes.
Anyway, she took on the debuting, I've never seen this woman wrestle before, Candice LeRae.
Who?
You know, Candice Wrestling.
Oh, you mean the girl who's had like 1 match in how many months?
Yeah, Mrs. Gargano.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Anyway, yeah, Candice LeRae finally getting back on TV.
Yeah.
This match wasn't stellar by any means, but it's Candice LeRae. You're not going to have a bad match.
No, I mean the match was okay for what it was worth. Candice LeRae got the victory.
I think she got it with a lion salt.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So
Candice LeRae is back. She's great.
the vision wasn't too bright for Vanessa Bourne and Aaliyah. I was thinking to myself, Aaliyah was on that show Breaking Ground, right?
Aaliyah is practically the textbook definition of developmental hell.
Because she's been in NXT for what, 4 or 5 years? And how many gimmicks has she had in her time during NXT?
At least 5, because I remember one gimmick, she was the cat's meow.
Now, I've never seen the show Breaking Ground. I've never watched an episode. And I've heard how good it was on the network.
Oh, it's great.
And I know she's on there, right?
She's on there. Yeah, she's one of the star people they focus on.
Yeah.
There's that great bit where Scott Hall calls Baron Corbin an asshole.
I saw that clip. But I'm just thinking to myself, Aaliyah, like, she's been on Breaking Ground. She was one of their top stars, I guess.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say top stars. Like, she was a focus.
Mm-hmm. And they've still really done nothing with her. Well, at least they've stuck it with Vanessa Bourne. So I'll give them that.
I mean, they've used her on TV.
Yeah, I mean,
it could be worse.
Well, yeah, but it's just like she's had that recycled pattern about her the whole time.
It's like,
I mean, nothing bad. She's good looking. She's okay in the ring. I'm not saying she's trash.
all of her gimmicks though she started out as super babyface.
Yeah.
But they've just every time she's changed gimmicks, they've kind of chiseled that babyface off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's more like recycle and repeat, recycle and repeat.
Yeah.
So, you know. Anyway, we move on to Jackson Riker, 1/3 of the Forgotten Sons, as they say, do unto others. He took on one half of 1-2, I guess,
Or the Brit AM connection.
Yeah, Danny Burch.
I prefer to call them strong style players because what they do, beat the shit out of people.
Yeah, well, see, I call him 1-2 because one comes out there doing this and one holds up 2, so I call him 1-2.
But Danny Burch, he's great. I love Danny Burch.
Danny Burch is just freaking amazing. I mean, this guy he's one of the most hard-hitting, stiff wrestlers in the business today. Jackson Riker.
Former Gunner.
The former Gunner, yeah. He's decent. I'm like Steven Larson. No, it was Steve.
It's Steve. He calls him trash.
Yeah, he said he wasn't that good in TNA either. And honestly, no disrespect to Jackson, but I agree. I really didn't see the appeal with him, especially when he was tag team champions with James Storm. Like, I really didn't see the appeal in this guy.
I thought for some reason he was a lot better in a TNA.
I'm like Steve. I wouldn't call him trash like Steve, but I just didn't see the appeal.
I mean, he's got a great look to him. Don't get me wrong.
He does.
He's jacked. He looks like he's really going to rip your head off, but
Yeah.
he's trash. He doesn't do much.
All he does is just this.
Or,
That's all he does.
Or, botch finishes 3 times in a row.
Oh, God. And they have to retape it till it gets it right?
Yeah. At least they changed his finish, so there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Widowmaker. It's like a sit-down choke slam spine buster.
Yeah, I've seen that.
He kind of spikes him and sits down with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he beat Danny Burton with the Widowmaker. Afterwards, Forgotten Sons is starting to lay into Danny Burke. Oni Lorcan goes in there and starts handling business, slapping the piss out of everyone.
Yeah, until he gets his ass whooped too. Because the Forgotten Sons stood tall. And they were making sure that nobody forgot them. But as the crowd chants, they want them to stay forgotten.
Speaking of trash, I honestly never thought Oni Lorcan would be this good.
I agree.
I thought he was just going to be some, victim.
Honestly, when I first saw Oni Lorcan, I thought he was just going to be some enhancement schmuck.
Yeah.
But then after a while, they're using him as much as they are.
After his couple of matches with Hideo Itami, holy crap, where he broke his nose.
Yes. Oh man.
Or his series with Birch. Oh, that was awesome.
Honestly, I thought Danny Burch was going to be trash. I thought both of them were going to be straight trash, but I've been proven wrong. We've both been proven wrong. These guys are fucking amazing. They are fan-fucking-tastic.
We'll get back to Oni Lorcan in a little bit because next up we had the main event: Street Profits taking on License to Print Marks. I mean European Union.
Yes. This match was very short, but it was okay for what it was worth. Both teams are looking to climb up the ranks in the tag team division. Like I said, it is what it is. Street Profits ended up winning.
What do you think of Montez Ford showboating in the ring? Hot dog and grandstanding. Ooh.
Montez Ford, I agree with what many say. He is the better of the two. Because he's got a lot of potential on him.
Well, it's kind of unfair to compare him and Dawkins like that.
Now, I will say this about Angelo Dawkins. Angelo Dawkins, he's been in NXT for a while. He's kind of had to find his footing. And this stuff with the Street Profits and him and Montez, it's really worked out for Angelo.
I just now thought about it. Not to interrupt you, but Angelo Dawkins is practically NXT's D'Lo Brown.
Except he doesn't go out and do this all the time.
Or break people's necks.
Right. But anyway, Angelo Dawkins, he's good in his own right, but Montez Ford is the better of the two. Because he's about half his size. He's quicker.
He's charismatic.
He's very charismatic. I mean...
He's also disgustingly athletic.
Yes! That's my point. This guy is fucking athletic. A couple months ago, he did that fucking frog splash and almost landed in the ceiling with that height.
Oh, add him to the list of disgustingly athletic. Got Ricochet, Ospreay, Pac, now Montez Ford.
I mean, hell, fucking Jeff Cobb.
You know what?
Hanson.
I'll raise you. PCO.
We'll talk more about him
in another video. Yeah.
Anyway, like I said, both guys are great in their own right, but Montez Ford, he's got potential written all over him.
Anyway, had a whole lot of exclusive interviews. Two of them that I found really interesting. One of them was post Gargano Cole with the Era.
I saw that. A lot of dissension in the Undisputed Era.
Not liking it.
Adam Cole and Roderick Strong, because he blamed him for his loss. And then the rest of the guys were just like, wait, he did his thing, and, that is very interesting. I found that to be very, very interesting.
It's interesting, but I'm not liking it. I love the Undisputed Era. They don't need to tamper with them.
Please don't.
I mean, add Marina Shafir like they talked about.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that. Because I'm pretty sure that her and Roderick Strong would have some great chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
But don't break up the members we have now.
Or they could, if they do, they could probably do like the Four Horsemen back in the day. Like, I was watching the DVD. I got the DVD where it was like how they kind of kicked Ole Anderson out the group.
Yeah.
Because he had like some personal stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
Like some stuff in the ring and out of the ring, and they kind of kicked him out of the group and put Barry Windham in his spot. Or like when they did that angle with Sting, like he was in the group for a month and then they turned on him to set up that feud with him and Flair.
Yeah, but they don't need to tamper with the group like that. Because look what happened to the Horsemen later on down the line. They added people who had no business being a part of the Four Horsemen.
Same way with NWO. They added people who had no business being in the NWO. You see what WWE did with him? They brought him in for like a month and the NWO was dead.
That's because WrestleMania happened and just killed all momentum NWO had.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Anyway,
yeah.
but they don't need to mess with the Undisputed Era. Everybody is good right where they're at. Roderick Strong, solid mid-card. Adam Cole, baby, solid main eventer. Redragon, solid tag team. Done.
You add Marina Shafir, you still polish her up a little bit.
Yeah, there you go.
You got
Osmosis, baby.
You got a main event player in the women's division. Boom!
And look at that. The only thing you need to do extra to the Undisputed Era is drip some gold on them.
That's all you gotta do. Man.
Anyway, the other one that I found interesting, actually, I found it great. Velveteen Dream's iPhone promo.
I saw that after WrestleMania when Buddy Murphy lost.
Yeah, it looked like a shoot Buddy Murphy, too. Like, he didn't know really what was going on.
Yeah, because he was like, here's Buddy Murphy, the man who couldn't handle the pressure at WrestleMania. He was like...
He just walked through, he's like, hey, didn't mean to duck in.
He was like, what you say? He was like, oh, no, nothing. I was just saying you couldn't handle the pressure. And they started jaw-jacking. He was like, oh, where your belt at? Where your belt at? Oh, okay. Okay. I see you.
And then he posted on Twitter, and I saw it. He captioned it with, yeah, you can't main event. You can't, it's either you can't steal the show or you can't main event because your mama named you Buddy.
Damn. Oh, shit.
I was like, ouch.
Damn.
You wanna try and do more shit like that? Maybe you'll go up to Brock Lesnar and ask him where his belt is.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Velveteen will see his arm laying on the floor.
Yeah.
Anyway, they did make an announcement. In 2 weeks, it will be for the NXT North American Championship. Buddy Murphy challenging the Velveteen Dream. That match is going to be fire.
Oh, it's going to be amazing. Both these guys are great.
Yeah.
Let's go and talk about NXT UK, which this show was marginally better than NXT, but not as good as 205.
Yeah.
We started the show off with a hard-hitting and ugly affair between Travis Banks and Cassius Ohno, where they beat the dog shit out of each other. And Cassius Ohno almost put Travis Banks out to pasture with the Rubik's Cube. Now, for those of you who don't know what the Rubik's Cube is, well, it's essentially the same move that gave Takahashi that nasty neck injury.
Yeah, where Dragon Lee dumped him on his head at one of those U.S. New Japan shows.
Yeah, I think it was...
I think it was the one in Long Beach.
Yeah, G1 special.
Yeah.
Anyway, but the only difference is Cassius threw Travis Banks in a different angle to where all the impact would be absorbed by the shoulders.
Okay.
Yeah, it was safe. The impressive feat here was Travis Banks hit the Kiwi Crusher on Cassius Ohno.
That's crazy.
Yeah, for as big as Cassius Ohno is.
Yes.
But Travis Banks took the victory with a roll-up.
Hmm.
Yeah, a quick roll-up. Next up, we had the debut of Piper Niven as she took on Killer Kelly. I love both of these ladies.
Now, Killer Kelly, from what I've seen of her, she can definitely be a player, a primetime player in the women's division if they
book her right.
They book her right, polish her up some more. If she improves, she can definitely make a splash in the women's division.
Oh yeah. Piper Niven, of course, she got the win. Rhea Ripley tried to rush the stage, but Piper Niven was already, ready to throw down.
Yeah.
Apparently, Rhea Ripley's out with a foot injury.
Yeah, I read she's gonna be out at least a month.
Yeah, so she's not going to be out too long. She's just going to miss like a couple of tapings.
Yeah.
Next up, we have, and I want you to guess really hard who wins this match. Jack Stars taking on Joseph Connors.
My head is saying Joseph Connors, but my heart is saying Jack Stars, so I'm gonna go Jack Stars.
Ha! Wrong. He looked down.
This was the same guy who got his ass chopped to death by Walter.
Yeah,
Well, he got his chest chopped to death by Walter.
Walter gave him a nasty handshake.
Oh my god.
And in the main event, we had, for the NXT UK Women's Championship, we had Toni Storm taking on Jinny. Now, they did do a nice video package highlighting their rivalry back in progress.
Mm-hmm.
I like it when they do this. They pay attention to some of their progress stuff.
Oh, they did that on the table for three with Cole, Ricochet, and Gargano. They played some footage from like when they were in Evolve and other promotions.
Yeah. They also did that for Walter P. Dunne.
Yeah.
And they said these two have never locked up, even though there was Walter P. Dunne footage in the video package.
That was weird.
What they missed was they've never locked up in WWE.
Yeah, my thing is, why didn't they say that? Because you could clearly see during that video package where Walter was chopping the fuck out of Pete Dunne.
I'm guessing they missed a line.
Well, yeah. Or they just wanted to play it up like they never met. But
Yeah.
whatever.
We knew what they were going for, but either way. This match was pretty underwhelming between Jinny and Toni Storm. Their match at Hell of Wembley was great, even though it was booked to hell. Overbooked to hell.
Yeah. I will say that from what I saw at Hello Wembley, they had a kick-ass match.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll have to go back and watch the show.
But Stony Storm.
Stony Storm! Wow.
Toni Storm.
I was just going to say, is that her alter ego?
Now, that's her Clark Kent identity.
Okay.
Anyway, Toni Storm won with the Storm Zero. She's still your NXT UK Women's Champion. I think they announced some matches for next week. I don't know. It doesn't say. Either way, yeah, this was a middle of the road kind of show.
Yeah.
So next we move on to the best show of the week, NXT. Post WrestleMania. We started the show off with Jack Gallagher taking on Humberto Carrillo Humberto Carrillo.
Yeah. Now, I did see on social media he is engaged now. He and his girlfriend got engaged. So
Wait, who?
Humberto.
Oh, Humberto. Yeah, okay.
Congratulations to him. Anyway, this was a decent match. Drew Gulak. I almost called him Jack Gulak.
Jack Gulak. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. He was at commentary. He was basically saying, I'm trying to teach Humberto. I'm trying to show him how I do things. Basically, safe and sound, feet on the ground. I do like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, Humberto was about to put Jack Gallagher away with his I forget what he does.
I think it was like a shooting star press or a 450 splash.
He does something crazy. I think it's like something corkscrew. Anyway,
Yeah.
he was about to put Gallagher away, up on the top rope. Gulak comes off the commentary, shoves Humberto off, resulting in disqualification, and he decides to usher in a teaching moment.
Yeah. He basically picked him up by his wrist, by his hair, and said, "You want some more? You want some more? I'm going to give you another teaching moment." But...
Well, yeah, he lays into Humberto. You know, he even goes ground and pound. He even yells out, "You see, this is ground and pound."
Yeah. And then as soon as he's about to give him another clothesline, Jack Gallagher was like...
He grabs his fist and he's just, wham!
Hits him with a headbutt, and I was just like, they're breaking them up just that quick? And I kind of liked it because they played it off like, you know, he's had enough of him trying to bully Humberto and stuff like that. So that was kind of interesting.
Well, the thing they said going into this match was the two of them had asked for this match out of respect.
Yeah.
And Jack Gallagher's going face, which, okay, whatever. But finally, they're breaking them up. Gulak is so much better than this stupid stunt.
Yeah, because they did mention that every person he's been aligned with, they've all turned on him.
Or he's turned on them.
Yeah. Either or, Humberto Carrillo won by disqualification. Then we move on to the match of the week.
Well, before that we had some video packages hyping up the WrestleMania rematch between Murphy and Nese.
Oh, yeah.
Tony Nese had a really great promo.
Yeah.
But like Buddy Murphy's a lot better.
Yeah.
He basically said, "Tony, props, at WrestleMania, you stopped the unstoppable. But tonight, I'm about to show you why I'm still unstoppable."
Yeah.
It's great.
He basically said he's going to get back his championship. Then Tony Nese, they showed him, he said, "Look, it took me a decade. It took me 10 years to get to this point. I waited 10 years to wrestle at WrestleMania and to compete on the grandest stage of them all. And this right here proves that I'm better than you. You're not going to take this from me."
You know, I'm so happy they gave Tony Nese the belt.
Mm-hmm.
Because watching Tony Nese in the Cruiserweight Classic, I was immediately on board with this guy.
Honestly, at first, when I saw Tony Nese, I was like, I really don't care for him.
I had to do a lot of convincing to get you to get behind him.
But, yeah, you did. But after a while, I've actually grown to like Tony Nese. He's good. He's very underrated.
He stepped up his promo game.
Oh, hell yeah. And so, you know, kudos to them for pulling the trigger on Tony Nese.
Oh, yeah. But this match, this week, oof.
This was
the match we were supposed to get at WrestleMania.
Yeah, unfortunately their match was stuck on the motherfucking pre-show.
Where they were given a select time.
Yeah. Anyway, this match definitely turned up another notch, if you will. And the crowd, for whoever was left in the building, was into this match.
Oh, yeah, they got a 205 chant.
They got 205 chants. This is awesome. This is wrestling. Holy shit. I was watching it on demand, and at the 30-minute mark, I kept getting an error saying the video wouldn't play, so I kind of had to fast forward it.
Yeah.
Like after Murphy faked his knee injury.
Yeah.
And then this match was just wild. There's not enough words to describe this match.
The ending saw Tony Nese, after kicking out of Murphy's Law, which hardly anybody does that.
Yeah. Because Murphy was just looking like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Tony Nese threw Buddy Murphy into the corner, hit him with one running knee, then hit him with a jumping running knees.
Yeah.
Put him to bed. 1, 2, 3. Still champion.
Yes. Before that, we got a match for next week.
Oh, this was great.
Now, Oney Lorcan was in Drake Maverick's office. He said, "Okay, I'm here to talk to you. I told you over the phone you're going to be great." Then walks in Cedric Alexander. He said,
Well, I know you guys are talking about the match, and I figured rather than you having 2 meetings, I'd show up here and have 1 meeting.
Yeah. And Oney was like, "Listen, you remember what you said? How one day this division will be mine? Well, trust me, it's going to be mine, because next week, me and you are going to go at it, and I'm going to show you who the better man is." That match is going to be sick.
I can't wait for this match.
Holy shit.
Like I've said on the show before, I like Oney Lorcan's face slaps.
Yeah.
He just grabs you by the jaw and just slaps you like you stole something.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was 205 Live. A very, very good show if you haven't watched it yet.
That main event, fire.
Boy.
Yeah.
I think Meltzer rated their WrestleMania match. I think he gave it a 4. I could be wrong, though.
He probably would have given it more stars if we had actually gotten this at WrestleMania.
Yeah, definitely.
Such a good match.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, that's all for this week's show. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
If you hate his ugly face but love his opinions, he has a podcast.
Yes, Prime Talk with yours truly, Rodimus Prime, on the Castbox app. Give it a listen.
Yep. Coming down the pipeline, we have paper review, and good God, we are in for a big one. We have review of not only TakeOver New York, G1 Supercard, WrestleMania, but we have reviews of Fastlane.
Yes.
And get this, we didn't do a review of Wrestle Kingdom.
No, we didn't.
I had forgotten about it.
Yeah.
So we're
I had been meaning to ask you, did you watch the last match of the...
Well, I mean, I saw the finish to it. I just missed that chunk.
Yeah.
That 15-minute chunk.
Yeah.
So we'll go back sometime and watch G1, not G1, Wrestle Kingdom.
Yeah.
Because I have the New Japan app on my Fire Stick.
Yeah.
So. But before we review G1 Super, I need to go back and watch the last 2 matches.
Okay. Like I said, the Ring of Honor ladder match, that was good. But the IWGP Heavyweight Championship match was better. Both matches were good, but Okada Jay White, boy.
I still can't get over Naito Ibushi.
I still can't get over PCO.
PCO.
That man's 51 years old, still moving like he's damn 35.
Oh, I thought he was in his 60s. Whoops.
Yeah. Well, I looked up his age. He's like 51 going on 52. Just fucking...
That match was pure madness, and I loved every minute of it.
And for the small time that match had...
Yeah.
Oh, that match was good. I rated that 4.5. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler. What'd you think of that New York street fight match?
That was good.
Yeah.
I liked that.
It was a fun match.
It was pretty good.
Especially Flip Gordon. Holy God.
For him to be out 2 months, coming back like he's... Ugh. Yeah.
And those kendo shots he took. Oh. They didn't hold back.
That match was fun.
That was a fun match. Anyway, enough about that. We're spoiling it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got some catching up we need to do.
Yeah, we're doing our best to get this stuff out here, so just wait on it.
Yeah, being sick really fucked with me.
Besides wrestling stuff, what do you have as far as your show goes? Do you have anything?
Like I said, I still got to rework the script for 3 Count.
I was going to say rework the strip.
Yeah, I got to rework the Las Vegas strip.
Yeah.
Anyway, I need to rework the script for my episode of the 10 top 10 CM Punk dream matches if he ever comes back to wrestling. Yes, that is a long ass title.
Yeah.
But I need to put the context of if he comes back.
Speaking of Punk, I saw where he commented on
being the librarian. He's going to be the librarian.
No. Kofi Kingston's title reign. I want to get your yay or nay on this. He said that it should have happened 10 years ago. Do you agree with that? It was on some show called Sauce and Shram. He said that it should have happened 10 years ago, but it's a good thing that they're ahead of the curve instead of behind it. Or something of that effect.
Honestly, it wouldn't have meant more. It means more pulling the trigger now.
Yeah, because I was thinking the same thing. I agree with Punk to an extent, but had Kofi won the title back then, he probably would have had a shitty title run, and it wouldn't have been special like it was when he won Sunday.
See, 10 years ago, that would have been 2009.
Yeah. It really wouldn't have been special.
He would have been the Rey Mysterio of the WWE Championship before Rey Mysterio had his WWE Championship.
Well, at least he would. I could see Kofi holding it at least a month or two. Rey Mysterio held it for like 2 hours.
Yeah, a couple of hours before he lost it to Cena.
Right. So at least he would have somewhat had a better title reign than Rey Mysterio.
To be honest, I would have seen him as a super transitional champion. Like Christian.
Yeah. Let's not get into that.
Anyway, I'm sure you got a top 10 episode on NFL teams that need... Wait.
Yeah, I got 2 top 10 lists that I came up with. Top 10 teams that need to make a splash for the NFL draft. Today is the 12th. The draft is 13 days away as of this recording. And top 10 disappointing teams of the 2018-2019 NBA season. Spoiler alert, the Lakers are number 1. Because they've had a terrible season.
Because the Lakers are trash.
Yes, they are.
Anyway, that being said, that is all for the show. I am War Machine MJ.
And I'm Rodimus Prime.
We'll see you next time.
Bow.